Hey, everybody. The great janitor returns. Once again to tidy up everything around here. Apparently we have a lot of problems. Ooh, look at this. This even says, fix this now. Alright, so we know what we're doing first. It's over to the Plutonium, friends. Oh, we're gonna get this. Nice. It's gonna take much longer than the advertised 4.5 minutes. But we will get it, so just let that go. So if I remember right, yesterday, what I attempted to do was to dump more, candy on the belt. And I see we have indigestion from insufficient candy digestion. It's going to lead to problems. So this is a problem, this is a problem, this is the core problem. We discussed this earlier, right? And the big issue here is I'm just using too much on this belt. It's just, we're doing too much here. What's your job? Oh, your job is to help out those things. Well, guess we're doing 2 then. Looks like we're getting more candy in our inventory. It's not like it matters. Oh, wait. You now know binky interference, even though you can't accept that? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Here, put that back. That'll help the world a little bit, right? So, you need to change. You are the one that must change. And that will still catch everything. Oh, inventory problems. My old friend. So what's the problem? We have... Don't we have just a I hate plutonium box somewhere around here? Didn't I just get frustrated and put down a bin of things I don't like? Could send it back around. No, I have the bins over here. The bins of no purpose. They have no exit. They will just quietly rot out over the next millennia. Okay. That works for me. So we need to figure this out. We need to get less material on here. We need to pull some of this stuff out farther. We need clarity. We need extra space. I'm not quite sure how we're going to accomplish any of that. Fun times. Alright, here, you take all that. We still have more plutonium. The first thing to do is to peel off this stuff. Because it doesn't belong on the belt. I mean, kind of belongs on the belt. It belongs somewhere. How about that? We do appreciate it. However, not like this. And so that will give a little extra space on the belt. And we will just adjust this since you are simply passing through. No, it's not. It's picking some up right here. Oh, that's unfortunate. What is this? This is ash. What an incredibly complex machine. I mean, it's total spaghetti, but it's... See, we can't... Oh, no. No, friend. No, and I just did it again. Alright, we're gonna have to do it by hand. Okay, no undo. I guess we can turn south with this, right? Because it's just headed south. Like, that is passing through, so we can flag this. Yay, more plutonium. And then we can just do this. And then this thing doesn't exist. There. That is slightly less material on the belt. It's not addressing the major concern, but it's addressing a minor concern. That's progress, right? So this guy, you're next. And I'm not sure how we're gonna actually do this over there. Like maybe it has to arc out. So it has to do something like this. Alright, stay with me. It's gonna get messier before it gets cleaner. Wow, this is an utter mess. So we need to pull the 242 off. That's our goal. We could do something not great and off to the right, and you are 242. And we just pull it off that way. We use this belt for multiple things. And what happens here is then we do that. And the 242 goes that way. And we do that. What a mess. Truly a mess. All right, I don't hate this. It's not good. But that doesn't... Okay, well... Maybe we should be doing this right here then, if we're going to be repurposing the ash belt. Because then we can come around to this area. And we can like skip the line. Have ideas of skipping a line. This is Factorio. This is what everyone should think of when they think of Factorio. And look, cursed underground weaving. It's got everything. It's got everything. And pop right in there like that. Okay, so instead of getting off the ash line, we are simply putting it on the ash line. We are taking a problem and we are making it a bigger problem. All right, so we should have no more 242 exiting on the system here. It should all flow out on the ash line, and as we see, it gets pulled off, and then it ends up out there. So we're getting more throughput. We want more uptime on these machines. We got to eat more of this stuff. Good. We're not going to call this progress. We will, however, call it being different. And we need... now this guy right here... We need more neutrons? Why? How is this a possibility? And you need energetic neutrons. But not really big ones. That would be different. So you're making 150 a second. And we need to eat double that. Oh, good. So neutrons are now the bottleneck. And then we have an additional neutron source over here. Well, I could connect them up, right? And that would... I mean, helping is going to be a very strong way of putting this situation. Oh, nice. We have to do that now. There. And now we can use all of them. So we're going to have to pause and take a look at this. So we achieved a major goal. Our first major space science goal. Here, research this, whatever it is. And it creeps ever closer. So, if we go look at strangelets. Strangelet production. I don't understand why it's crashing out like this. I have a to-do on my list to look at this. And this is definitely going at higher speed. And now it's how much we can vent, essentially. Does that not imply that the belt is no longer the issue, and so this should be moving forward here ever so slowly, so these guys are going? And then some of this goes back. I'm still not sure about this idea. And we just gotta, and all these things just exit the system. They head to the waste dump. So that's good. Yeah, we're getting close to emptying out. That means the next one will empty out. But then we're going to be stuck at the speed of neutrons. Like we're having trouble shoveling it in there. That means this guy will go soon. All right, we're going to leave this alone for a second. Let's go take a look at antelopes. Because something ain't right up here. Like, why aren't you going? Nevins? Some of them are going. We have insufficient supply, maybe, to run all of these. This guy's not here. This guy needs... Oh, sponges. That's on my to-do list. And they're going to come, but they're not enough. All right, we need more sponges. Anyway, we're taking this upgrade. The purpose of antelopes are strangelets. And so it is Schrodinger's antelope. And so our choices are use powerful raw energy to enclose the antelopes into the 5th dimension or lower. They will escape less. And this is a ton more energy consumption. It doesn't matter. And it ups production rate from 70 to 90%. For nothing. It's just upping general antelopage. That's not bad. And then there's existential hazard forces antelopes to stay in this dimension more time than their dimensional gastricorg allows. And so this slows things down by 10%. But then it gives us 50% more strangelets, which is our current bottleneck. And then this is wonderful. I love this. This has to be the Schrodinger equation, right? Or something. It's quantum physics, something. I don't know. Anyway, it makes quantum dots. You take an antelope and you fold it. And I'm pretty sure this is all completely deterministic. It's a bit like arcospheres. It just takes time. It takes a lot of time, actually. Anyway, we're going with this. Hit that button. And then, if we go look at it, it should slow down to like 0.5 speed because these guys are unfinished. Don't tell anyone I said that. Yeah, 0.54. It goes a little slower, but we get double strangelets sometimes. Yeah, double strangelets. Okay. That's good. Anyway, what are we doing here? So this is good. And this guy can't go because he can't get rid of that. Oh, look. These guys are going to physically stop soon for lack of material. That is very, very good. I feel like I should hang around here a little more. I also should have made an MWD. No, MHD. And we're going to use it to consume excess neutrons in order to pull this stuff off the belt for real. In a permanent way. I kind of want to hang out here until the dam breaks. But every time something's scooped up, a little more is let off. And everything should be stopped at the moment. Keep that in mind, because we should be taking from only this. We're just processing our backlog right now, essentially. So Americium will have stopped, and that's wonderful, obviously. But it seems like the rate is slowly... Where is it peeling around from? This has to be inside here right now. Can I help it? Just pull some off. Oh, maybe I ought not have done that. Okay. I probably should have known better, huh? This gives us something to do. Well, just picking everything up. This doesn't get any better, mind you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. We're just stuffing it in there. All this stuff just goes away. That too, that too, that too, that too. Alright. Is there anything more? Because I'm just gonna put it all back now. And that should have helped quite a bit, right? Yeah, because these guys are now completely leaving. I wonder about everything I've done. I've just pulled bulk off, which means this could very well just become a problem again. Right? There is no guarantee at all that what I did is intelligent. Like, I'm very glad to see all of this being processed. I'm very glad to see this flowing freely again. Eventually, when this is completely consumed, then we will get holes in this line and we will start pulling from the other side again. Oh, we should, if we're going to do double, if we're going to overload this line, we have to be serious about it, right? Because, yeah, this is now getting jammed because it can't. Okay. Factorio is happening. Factorio is happening, friends. Alright, and thanks to this innovation right here, shoveling it back in from the other side, it will keep bulk off of, the input, right? Which means, it should be even more efficient. Now, the problem is apparently we need more neutrons. Energetic neutrons, mind you. But this looks like maybe... Oh, there's my unloved material box. Now, there's also a thought in the back of my head that maybe I haven't actually done anything in that the second more... Well, I mean, it's flowing at being completely full right now. And the worst thing that can happen is no more comes off. But we're already past that point for some reason, which I don't really understand. So we're back at full processing speed. Okay. Alright, I understand what's happening. Maybe. It's so pretty, though. Here. We fixed that now. Apparently we need more sponges desperately. I don't think there's any good way to make sponges. We're just going to have to spam out more. And this is removing material. And that guy's flying there and it should be back in time. And if these guys, if it blocks, they just go back around in the carousel. So this is just removing this material from the factory. From the candy carousel. With a goal of removing it from the factory. So it's flowing. We can actually see the gaps coming. And they should grow wider and wider with time. Yeah. Okay, so are we back? We back? Are we back? Are we in fact so back? This doesn't look so back. It's going to have to ramp up a little more. Why don't we have a huge backlog of plutonium peroxide? Why is that? We need more plutonium peroxide. We need more hydrogen peroxide. All right. That has to do with something else. Okay, so this is naturally gonna... wasn't hydrogen peroxide, we had no chromite sand? Don't I remember that from last time? Right here. And this should be making a ton of chromite sand. I'm really worried that I'm not seeing this go. It's like, is this in stock? Yeah, it's really in stock. My theory was we didn't have enough orgo solvent for this phase. But I see no evidence of that. all of the additives are here in what appears to be bulk. We're pumping in a ton of chromite sand, and it's probably just being pushed out as fast as possible over here. Yes. And so the only other way of making hydrogen peroxide is really bad. It's with this recipe. It's expensive and it's bad. I mean, admittedly, you can turn the anthraquinone into even more hydrogen peroxide, but if it was one poison capsule, maybe. These are not trivial. I mean, probably setting up a factory for that would be okay. Probably. But I don't have a lot of faith in that recipe. And why isn't this proddable? Why is that? I don't know. Well, this is going. We just need more chromite sand. Alright, how do we arrange for this? How do we arrange for you to have more chromite sand? You guys are just kind of going as fast as you can. You have your sand. Our liquid here is not... I guess I just have to speed this entire line. We want hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. I don't even know what this is, but it's not good. Used to be... So we're basically at full production right now. And we look at it and we are disappointed. So it's time to just beacon this entire thing from beginning to end, right? Yes. That is the hour. So you, 5, 3. And our job is just to do everything faster. Equally fast to keep the ratios, but still faster. Very happy to see this works. It's got power too. Now we're probably gonna ruin... No. We ruin nothing. So... Why are these guys not keeping up? I mean, that's what it looks like anyway. Alright, everyone be sped. Everyone just go faster. I kinda think I need to catch that pump as well. Oh, is this gonna just turn off the sulfur mine? I mean, boo-hoo, right? And then you... Yeah, sure. Everyone works together. Everyone stays friends. Oh, it doesn't hit. It misses all those guys. Oh, that's tragic. Well, nothing for it then. And that gets put right there. And then we miss one. So we have to place right here. Well, that hits everything. The tragedy has been averted. Or at least redeemed. We have, in fact, redeemed. Okay. Oh, I don't have any more? That's what I get for having logistics off for so long. So our next goal is basically just flag everything on the way to space science. It's just, our next goal is just everything. If anyone asks what I do here in this factory, I just can look them in the eye and say I do everything now. Should take care of these alerts. Like, I've been very, very sloppy about that for so long. They've been down there just flashing at me, shaming me. Okay, thank you. This is quite a build, isn't it? There. Alright. I do not know what it is I have done. You can't get rid... Now our bottleneck is cannot get rid of chromite sand. Okay. That's decent. That's a decent problem to have. See, we can't get rid of it here. Our problem is belts. And if we have that problem, we just need to get more of it into the wormhole. What be our purpose this day? Yar. So we have a full belt right there. And you should no longer have any particular preference. Well, yes, it probably should have preference for the outside. But the problem is, now we can't vent. These guys can't get out. So, they just literally cannot get out. So do I just do this, and we have a belt monstrosity? Where have we ever seen one of those before? We try to put it out on the top side. I guess no, I guess we put it out on any side. And that lets this guy vent. And I guess this isn't even a thing because it just gets flipped over. And these guys obviously need to be flipped. There's your half, and then this doesn't need to go anymore. Doesn't need to be like this. Why is some of this red and some of this blue? That was probably an error, right? And now we have... You know what? You guys just come straight there. That'll help a lot. Just base belt logistics happening here. Take that. Oh, now we're kind of full up. Well, thanks, guys. I need to go take care of my inventory. I really do. Alright, so we are making a lot. And I mean, we have a full stacked belt of chromite sand coming in. And we're maintaining full production. And all this is backing up. Okay, I can see advantages to this. Yeah, we can't even vent. Okay, we need faster venters. Or additional venters. We need outserters is what we need. There we go. That'll make the system go even farther, even faster. And we have to get rid of this stuff first, right? I think. That's why it came... does this have the ability to jam? So we want to put the input priority from that side. That's what we want to see. So that it is properly preferencing this line. Because I'm pretty sure this has to... This is even more... Well, the way it was set up before is it was taken before. So if there was ever a jam, this is the stuff that's used first. So that is coherent. Alright, let's bop over and take a look at hydrogen peroxide. And see what I have done. Alright, this appears to be abundance. We appear to be making anthraquinone. Oh, now we have this problem. Do we have nickel plate in the wormhole? I need to go get more wormholes. Nickel plate? I wouldn't think that's something we would do. Maybe it's on a different channel. We have lead plate over here. This should be really simple. Nickel should not go. We have zinc. We have lead in both places. We have tin and titanium. I feel comforted that we have all these metals. I don't see where we throw nickel in. Like, I feel like nickel can at least go here. And we'll transport it that way. And I'm betting you... Alright, so this problem is now solved on this end. Here, we're off the grid right now. We're no longer doing a chore. We're all on our own. We've gone rogue. So, why can't you get into a wormhole? Why can't you? I mean, I can draw a line all the way over here. I'll do it. And just get it in right there. I mean, I'll do it. You think I won't, but I will. Where should it be? Probably right here, and then down. And then just down again. Like so. And then just... It's a belt time. Obviously, we've had no problems with belts at all this episode, so our solution now is more belt. Yeah. Just excellent. Belts fix everything. Belts make everything better. Look at this. Look at me. I'm playing Factorio. Look at me. Alright, so we have a full line of belt coming through here. You can feel just discipline just dissolving into nothing. It's like... we're just doing whatever. We're reverting to our roots. It's just spaghetti all the time. No problem, friends. Up here. And then we have to tell these whales no more. So that's you. You are retired. You are to go to city center, and there you will wait. Good. Go and do it. And then we should just be able to smash in the wormhole right there. It'll be a little ugly, but not hideous. And then right there, and then wait. Good. And now we'll have a oh, you have to be now dedicated. Nickel plate. There you go. Alright, so good. And so this should be in a second here. Peak. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Okay. I was about to do the funny thing. You know the funny thing. You've seen the funny thing before. Alright, while we're doing this, let's check Milfy and see if it's actually producing in appropriate amounts. We have worked our way. Oh, Milfy's in stock. Oh, nice. And that means this. I don't understand why you're not going. It's coming back, and it's in stock, so Watch Milfy is done. Watch Antelope still needs to be done. We need more sponges. See, this is a sub-task of Watch Antelopes. And we need more Cocoons. Huh. We might actually... Well, I should check biofluid. Make sure that is in the correct spot. So right now... Oh, why would this give out? That's interesting. Let's go see. Because we should have just ensured that there is chromite sand in abundance forever. Oh, we just backed out of all this chromite solution and now we don't have it anymore. Oh. Some is being made, but now it's being made so fast it's... So, maybe here. Maybe that's a good idea? But then that only... It doesn't really help the area I want to help with. So maybe here? Maybe? Problem is that preferences everything to the overflow, and we need a preference for to actually make chromium, so that's probably not right either. It's definitely more efficient, but it's not correct. So it looks like perhaps this is still a lot of broken. Yeah, we have so much potential in there that we just can't get out. Maybe we just need arms directly going onto this line. Just try to take 1/3 of it. I don't know. Oh, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be kind of an absolute pain, in fact. Well. Oh, it's going to be a major pain. Alright. This guy goes away. You are a sacrifice to logistics. How I wish they were the same size. Yes, I see it. There we go. Can we give it power, even though it doesn't need it? Funny joke, right? Haha, funny joke. Now we have to remember that we have caused ourselves problems. Filter by that, full stacks like that. Okay. And now we have to find a way to get the fluid in. Which is going to be harder than it looks, but not impossible. What a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Factorio. There we go. Alright, so there was a casualty. We lost one. But we are now completely hooked up in a direct line. Now we have to handle this. Okay, back again, I guess. Why is that still there? I think it's amazing how stacked belts still get overwhelmed. Like, what would you even do before stacked belts? Oh, I can't even imagine the size of the bus you would need. And so we just dump it on, right? And this will get more production going, and this will get more production going, which will lead to more production going. And is that not just exactly what we want? Yeah. Alright, so some is going out that way. Unfortunately, it's still backing up. Wow. But maybe I shouldn't be that concerned about that. I don't know. I think I should choose not to be that concerned about it. So we have a full stacked belt going out right there, and then this is being handled from up there. And it's taking a little bit here and there. And then this takes a lot whenever more chromite sand is needed. But this is the major chromite sand consumer. And it still preserves all the discipline of using this first. Okay. Okay, this might be okay. And then we go look at hydrogen peroxide one more time. Then I probably should have set up an alarm for whenever vat brains go out. Right? That's like almost, that is equally important as science going out. I don't know why I haven't done that. We have to go look at that. So here we are. This should be absolute peak sustained hydrogen peroxide production. Let's take a look. Hydrogen pero. I don't know why it crashed out there. Probably no chromite sand. But this is not... Okay, wait a second. It's going at 180, whereas before it used to be half that. Okay. Maybe we have done good. Maybe. I guess we run all the way out to plutonium now. And we look at plutonium. And then we should probably look at the upgrade in case it matters to us. Somehow I don't think it's going to. Okay. And how are we doing here? This looks okay. I mean, this looks fine. Okay, of course it's going to be fine. It was just chewing through old material. So some is being made. There's a hydrogen peroxide chorecock. Oh, we have plenty of... And that's ethanol, excuse me. Sorry, similar looking thing. So hydrogen peroxide is now in stock. We have many biofluid critters coming. They're probably going to be here on time. So we are back in production. Nothing is jammed at the moment. I don't know what to think of any of this. I will be back. All right, what's next on our list? Apparently we need more sponges. Let's take a look at sponge production. Sponges. Yeah. That's just pegged. Sponge. And there's no better way to make sponges, which seems like a oversight to me. It's just this and this. There's only 2 levels of sponge, which seems very wrong to me. The only good part about this is that I know I have enough sponge cultures because it's completely overrunning all of its boundaries because I kind of messed up when I made it. There's advantages to this. Like, eventually it comes back. How many of these am I going to need? Probably going to need a whole bunch more belt, too. Now, the bad part is we're going to have to build the sponges here. Or go on top. Or build them somewhere else. No. Probably right here. Probably, certainly. And the problem is we've got... It's going to take a lot of prep work to make these actually fit in. Are these level 3s? Yeah, they're level 3s. We can probably get level 4s, but that's just such an incremental upgrade. You need more sprouts, but I don't want to put more sprouts on because they rot. I should probably upgrade this all to blue. Okay, I'm going to need refined concrete. I'm going to need 40 sponge cultures. Bring them to me. Oh, look, they're right there. Then we're going to throw down a couple more city blocks. Then we are going to pave a bit. Oh, hey, friends. I should take care of my inventory while I'm here. Especially since I know I'm going to need a lot of... We're having we are having trouble keeping up with the benefits program we have promised to our retirees. Hopefully we can keep it going long enough so someone else has to cut benefits. That's the goal of the game. Right there, right there, right there. This is still a very, very full inventory for a variety of reasons. We're going to need a ton of blue belt. Like, this isn't even enough. I'm just stopping because I know I need space for concrete. Good. Probably good, right? We're only putting in 2 blocks. Tech number 2 of the day. Wonderful. Not even going to look at that. That's good. And so just flag utility science number 2. Even more is because they're almost all in reach. Look at this. We are so close. And these are infinite techs. They don't count. These are lies. They are here to deceive us. I think the next the next space tech I'm going to get is probably going to be better mining machines, even though we don't really need them. All right, so all of this is going to have to adapt. Oh, luckily these can just go away. Is that niobium pipe? When did I ever do that? How long ago was that? Uh-huh. Then all of these can now go away. This was like way back in the beginning when I was supplying embassies, wasn't it? Like way back in the way back. How things have changed. How things have stayed the same. Alright, all that, and this is still not in the correct spot. There. Now you are correct spotted. Pave it, please. And this again is very nice that the bots just handle this for me. And this will be a problem. We should probably move this over or elsewhere. These down here I think are okay. But that structure needs to change. It is seriously nice how quickly the city blocks just snap in nowadays. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a proper line. These guys struggling hard to catch up. We are not going to do this wild stuff we're doing right now. We're going to do a proper line down on a rail properly. Do you catch a theme in my intentions? So this doesn't happen anymore, and this doesn't happen anymore. And this is, you're just weird. I'm just going to go right here and in like so, right? But, oh, it needs to, is this actually tar? It is tar. Oh, okay, so that's a research line. It's entitled to be a little weird. Not that weird, though. Alright, so, next, we need to blue this belt, right? It has been a long time coming, but the hour is here. We just grab all this. Sure. Then all this. Then all this. Good. And then we just proceed to go around. And then we're going to copy and paste this and put 2 more city blocks of sponges. I suppose I should look into directly printing sponges. I wonder how that recipe goes. Let's take a look. Sponge. Now we should be able to just directly print somewhere, somehow, right? No, you cannot directly print a sponge. I mean, you can research a sponge, but with the highest level bioprinting, you cannot just directly print it, which seems like an oversight. I know this is shocking. Something in alien life which is not completely done or polished, especially at the high end. But it's true. So right there, and then right there, then right there, then right there, and then right there, and then right there. And this should all help. Specifically, it will help me. I'm going to have to go get more belt, of course. But we kind of knew that, right? Then all the way back. Okay, good. We've done a full circuit. I wonder if that guy's doesn't have sufficient priority. Oh, that would actually lead to quite a bit of a problem. But it's kind of how it has to be, right? Because if sprouts had priority, there would be potential of jamming from over sprouting. So we do it like this instead. And try to put it on both sides. Are we not? Oh, what we really need is a stacker. No, you are stacked. Huh. I think they're all stacked. Some of them definitely do not look stacked to me. Yeah, like all of those. What is that? Yeah, they're not all stacked going out. Okay. Okay, so that is going to be one part of what we're doing here. This is for you. This is to help. So now we just have to copy paste most of this. Should probably do this one. It'll have, well, there's lots of tourists. So I guess we just grab all of this and we take it with us. Like this is our plan. And our plan has difficulties. So we're about to wipe out that tar junction. In fact, we're not going to do it that way. We're just going to do it this way. We're going to be gentle. And then this will go wherever it needs to go. This is actually just fine. And that's fine too. It's all fine. Everything here is okay. You shouldn't have any questions. Then we just do it again, right? And it's easier this time. Okay. Then this doesn't need to get made. And then we just kind of suture it together right here. I mean, eventually, right? So I need a lot of belt. Okay. And power poles. That's not so great. Then all the liquids will be a problem. Okay, don't look at any of this. Don't look at it. Instead, we just need to concentrate on belt. Getting a ton of belt and putting these building supplies back. Belt to here. I probably should have the bots be taking it from me. Whenever I have too much, just come and get it. That would imply competence, though. I have so many terrible habits. Factorio is a game about essentially the game playing itself, and I'm not taking advantage of nearly enough of those capabilities. Maybe I should reform myself one day. Alright. Where are we? We're about an hour in. Oh, good. That's pretty good. So we'll definitely get this tech. I mean, assuming Vat Brains hold out. And let's just take that terrible thought and stuff it deep, deep down inside where no one can see it. That's more than enough, right? And then we just have to find a way to link all of these up. Do we need anything more? I really hope not. Okay. Oh, we do need more better sponges. Huh. Okay. No problem. And then it's just going to be a matter of tuning the sushi belt. Probably we're going to need more of these guys. Yeah. What am I doing? More here? No, those are special reserves. Just in case it all goes to snot. Alright, we are just, again, violating our principles all over the place again. This should be stacked straight up, but we've used this for other things. How are the Arthurians getting along, by the way? We have not many. Why are we stuck? Oh, we need more auto-antigens. That I understand. So this is just almost ready to go. We need phytoplankton now. Oh, we're out of pipe. Oof. Maybe that was the void I detected in my inventory. Definitely not building at max speed here. Could definitely be going faster. I should probably overload. Oh, they have overloaded me. Glad you heard. And then with double sponge production, hopefully the factory will return to normal. I don't know. There's a purpose here. It is occluded from mine eyes. Is this a waste saline line? No, I have to be very careful about the character of the lines I'm manipulating. This is phytoplankton, and we just tie it right in. Good. And this is Zogna, which is just hanging off dangerously. And so Zogna will come right here. And then somewhere over there we'll figure it out. And then hopefully Zogna is not the next bottleneck. It uses 11 a second. That's actually a substantial Zogna here. We have to put watch Zogna. One of my least favorite recipes of them all. Alright, now we just hook it up, right? So this is our return line. Full of our hero sponges. And that should go right to here, exactly. So, let's just assume this block is completely dead. Very polite of us. Alright, and that'll connect in right there. And this guy needs now to take a journey. It will come up to here. Yes. That needs to get in that line, but we're on the wrong side. It's fine though. Make it work. Sorta. We'll make it work after a fashion. There. This doesn't exist. And that doesn't exist. And you just curl around like that. And you go on a fun little trip. Good, 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 good. 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 Now we let it clear out. And then we say good once more. I say good to you once more. Alright, so we should double the amount of sprouts on the belt, at least. And see how that's going. Where do we regulate that? Right here? Okay, and then where do we do S? This is again not an area that is set up particularly well. Like, why aren't these guys all putting the sprouts on this side? Like, is this not the best place for the sprouts on the other side instead of right here where there is maximum contention? Can someone explain to me why I would possibly do it this way? Yeah, this is one of life's little wacky mysteries, I guess. There we go. Okay, the sprouts now go on that side. We're only running these guys. These two. We need to turn on more. How many sprouts do we call for now? Whatever that is, our number is, it's going to be double, right? And we should see no more sprouts coming around. Oh, now we're in the great empty. Where do we measure S? Oh, this is S. Where do we measure E then? Like, where does E come from? Right here? if we have Zogna and Plankton, so we don't continually cut up the sprouts. And so, shouldn't we have... There we go. This is what we're looking for. And yes, we do need more. So, you guys shall be inaugurated, or re-inaugurated, rather. And there's no more sponges coming, which is... Well, they'll be here. Don't worry about it. They're on their way. And the next issue I'm going to have to deal with is... Why aren't you going? Why is S off? S is in fact on. What is going on? Explain this. You don't have the most recent numbers. There you go. Okay. Okay. And this is making sprouts, and unfortunately, they're not stacked. I guess it doesn't matter. Kind of matters, though. So, where's all my stuff? Does anyone understand? Oh. No one... Oh. In fact, no one understands. Okay, we caught it. Does that not... Okay, wait a second. Does this not... Oh, imply double measurement at some point? I sense a flaw. Here, take that. Let's go get rid of these Simics. They've been hanging out with me for too long. I should probably check everything I love, right? I feel like it's been too long since I did a full paranoia sweep. There. Even more Simics. Science is still going. And even bad science right here, it's still going. Bad utility science, inferior science, is a lesser way of knowing. So, do we have... Okay, now it's just a pure belt of sponge. And these guys need more Zogna. I knew it. I knew Zogna was going to be a problem. That was probably the cause of a lot of issues. Or maybe I clipped the line. It's one of those two things. Where does Zogna enter? Down here. We have a whole Zogna line. It goes this way. Okay. I'm not looking forward to... There should be better Zogna recipes. This is... I've been doing Zogna the old way for a very, very, very long time, and I'm still not finding where it's entering the system. I'm probably missing something. I mean, you think, right? You think. This is probably also a reason why... Oh, it's right here. I walked right past it. Alright, so we have a Zogna problem. And we just have to leave this alone for right now. So, next on the chore list is visiting this and seeing Zogna is damn near out. Shouldn't Arquad Venom be going by now? Didn't we not attend to that? But we did not. And that requires this, and that requires that. Did we not fix this once upon a time? You need lard? That's this, I guess? It should be this. But this is now waiting on Adam, which I believe we addressed last time, right? Yeah, everyone's moving. We just don't have a lot of it. Suspicious. But let's put those suspicions aside for a moment, as I have something that is completely non-suspicious in front of me, which is need a lot more Zogna. I have to say, one of my least favorite recipes. Requires heat, difficult to scale. You never break free of it, no matter how much tech you get. You don't have wood. Excuse me? Well, for one thing, I have better saw blades now. So this says we don't have logs for this system. Alright. Well, ab initio, we need 18 saw blades. We're just going to upgrade this a little bit. Then we're probably spamming a whole bunch of better prod mods there. Actually, don't we have 2 Zogna areas because it does not scale well at all? We do. And you probably have the exact same issue, right? No, you get your wood over here. Oh, and we even have ultra mega problems over here. So we need 36 saw blades and 2 better wood processing units. Okay. There's the saw blades. And then wood procs, which are probably in the, why does this feel like it's going so slow? Maybe it's because I'm just looking at it so often. And 2 of these. Alright, let's go. Let's spread joy. I see with the second Zogna installation, I was actually intelligent and then installed local wood production. I understood what the actual bottleneck was and took appropriate action. Cherish this moment, friends. You will not see it often. So this is Zogna 1. So you guys are going to get upgraded. You're going to get... oh, I should have... So right now you're making 28 a second with 42 prod. Then it goes to 108 prod. That's nice. Saw blades are... That is satisfying. I do like that. So these guys are pretty much just doing the best they can. We can get better trees in, but I think it's saplings which are the problem. Anyway, we just got a lot more wood out of that. And these guys are... You need a lot more wood. So hopefully this is enough here. Hopefully. I could upgrade all of this as well. But this should just be essentially double, right? Because it's now we doubled the prod. Maybe it's not exactly double. Especially since we want to speed this too. Do we have a speed module somewhere? No, there isn't. Could put in level 3s as well. Anyway, let's go look at the other one. And then we're going to start talking about drastic solutions. Alright, huzzah. Now you go a little faster and you go a little faster. And so the real problem here is just insufficient logs, which is remarkable. Let's put it that way. I'll probably skim them off of the main wood maker, but before we get to that, I should probably upgrade these. 2 Mark IV coal power plants. These do not scale well enough. They scale linearly, and the modules scale multiplicatively. Is that what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is I need more heat all the time, and I am kind of sad I don't have more of that. I should have done that down south, too. I'm impressed I managed to navigate my way here, though. So let's just stick with the little victories. So we're not giving it to everything. All right, and so you're now eating at your limit for heat. You're still at your limit. Oh, there's more. Now that's at 6 megawatts. Now you're down at 3 megawatts. Oh, because you're... Oh, these guys aren't, level 3s. Alright, that's fine, I suppose. I need a break. I need to go get something to drink. Alright, so that's going a little bit faster, provided we can supply it with logs. But, believe it or not, that is somewhat of a debate. So, Zogna bacteria. Okay, that's terrible. We didn't have logs. And so we haven't really fixed anything. It used to be 42, and now we're up just a bit more. Not a lot more. Certainly not what we need. Even though one of these machines can support many sponge cultures, there's a lot more it has to do aside from that. So I'm going to go get a soda. And then we're going to deal with this problem. We're probably going to skim logs from wood somewhere. You stay right here. I'll be right back. Alright. Break accomplished. Let's see if we can get more logs in the world. Are we full up on wood? Does it penetrate? It seems like it. Alright, so... This is moderately okay for the moment. Only moderately, though. Let's go get rid of these saw blades. And then just pull logs into a caravanserai somewhere and then just shove them over. I feel like I should go look at plutonium again. I feel like there's stuff hanging out. How did I miscount? Okay, don't think about that. Think happy thoughts. Do not think the thinky thoughts. The thinky thoughts are not your friend. Okay, so this looks good. And that's going, and that's good, and that's going, and that's good. And so we may be fulfilling our core purpose. Alright, this is excellent. And if we look up here, we see a steady stream coming out. We are consuming all the we might be consuming the totality of the plutonium peroxide. And we need more hydrogen peroxide. Alright, that's really unfortunate. Do I need to pull another one of these? I think so. Alright, let's just go do that on our way over to stealing logs from trees. It'll be alright. Where are we? Hour and 15? It's good. Everything is going fine. 3 techs a day. No major jams in sight. Everything kind of sort of broken, but nothing terminally broken enough that it's going to crash the factory that I'm aware of. There. We need another one of you. And you'll get assigned, and more will be assigned. And hopefully, yes, more will be assigned, and then this will hopefully surge in. This doesn't use that much, but then again, this is going to get sped. So, alright, bottleneck after bottleneck, right? Where are we on power? We're doing alright, I suppose. I think that if this works out and plutonium stabilizes a bit more, the next bottleneck will be to... Why do we see a blinky thing right here? What's blinking right here? Oh, you don't know where to go. Really? That's, odd, and I will help you. I take pity upon you. Why don't you... Oh, you need a chest to put things in. So, you need one of these. There you go. Hey, look, we solved a problem. Weird, I know. I came to steal logs. Like, we just want an excess log line. And the thing of it is, yeah, we have excess logs here. We don't have a lot of them, though. Do we have... We have enough room to do... Well, why don't we just go full in, right? If we're going to do this, let's just assume we're right. That's how it works, right? And then you go right here, and we just copy and paste the pattern. And then just... Except I didn't copy and paste the pattern because I didn't put the power pole here. So weird to need to think about power. That's something that I freed myself from a while ago. That's nice. Or rather, the mod allowed me to be free of. Right there, I think. Just more and more and more. And we will stick just a caravans area up there. Yeah, I know it's only a single line. Yeah, I know they're only... single stacked even. But it should be enough, right? And again, this is just theft of logging resources. So it shouldn't even be major production. It's so scenic. Look at those cliffs. I hate them. Then you go right here. Sure, like that. And then over here. Like that. And we just shovel it in. There. Now we have extra log production. And we have a job for a whale. You, my friend, come here, you will fill cargo, and you'll take that to the log bin. And so, right here, I don't know what's going on with the other log bin, but, hopefully this works out. Here, I want you to fill your cargo. I said do this, I meant it. And so, that will hook up here. Kind of worried that we're stealing too much wood with this. We need more wastewater. That's odd. That's not typically a phrase you hear. What should I do? This is going to take a while to bed in. Because Zogna was blocked on logs, but we are by no means definitively through with Zogna. There's a very high chance that we have to just increase raw production. And we touched it a little bit, but not a lot. Oh, tech is happening. Tech number 3 of the day. And then we do about half of the next space science. Maybe more than half. It's going to be not as intense as the last few ones. Nice. Tech number 3 of the session. Oh, it's coming ever closer. Ever closer, friends. So we research this. Oh, it's so close. It's in the first row. I can hardly believe it. And then all this stuff has to be put together. It's all intensely expensive. Like, that one's not so bad. Nitrogen vacancy centers. That is so bad. And that opens up the path to the sweater. We're going to be cozy, friends. Coziness will occur. And there's so few unresearchable. So few. Alright, don't look at it. I got to spend more time here researching. Actually, let's take a moment. Let's go look. How many are you going? Of course not. What do you need? Waste stream. Have I been working on that? Yes. Have we produced any in the meantime? Oh, there's a few. Here, you go drop those off. How are... You guys were stuck on not enough sponges, right? You're still stuck on not enough sponges. And we've traced that back, and that's kind of ongoing. That's a lot of strangelets. Don't pay attention to that. Okay, good. Now we're going to go look at space science itself. Down here. It is, of course, not going because we need more hyperfabric. We have a lot of hyperfabric coming. And nothing in the bin. Okay, that's fine. Oh, farewell. Well, that's good. That means, Toxorus shouldn't be a problem. Even though there's absolutely none here. Right here. We should be able to see it land right there. No, that was, Thalen's landing. And now Toxorus is landing. Nice to see this full up. And then we get a few Toxori. And they end up over here. And they end up here. Here, you can go deliver. Alright, so... Oh, and the last thing we need to do is check and make sure we have enough space science up here. Like, have we accumulated? Have we accrued? I think we can go another rank of labs. I think we can research faster, which is good because I want to do that. Anyway, Vatbrain's not going. That's terrifying now, isn't it? And that is PKS. PKS has been a problem for a long time. Do I need to make a separate PKS maker? We just have so much required now that the old ways of doing things no longer work out. Oh, it's over there. And it's all logistics at this point. Like, oh no, it's not. It's, I need more retrovirus. Oh. Now I know I need more Vrauk Cocoons, and this might be related. Retrovirus need... No, they're on their way. They are not synced up, but they're close. I do need Vrauk Cocoons, and that's on my list. Alright, I should close my eyes and make more Vrauk Cocoons. Okay. Okay, I'll go do that. We shall go and see. And we even have better Vrauks now. Not that... I mean, okay, maybe that actually does help. Because of, these don't use very many. So, how many Vrauks do we have? Turbo Vrauks? And if we do a nice little comparison right here, it goes from 8 to 10. So, I mean, that's great and all, but it doesn't really help. So this is step 1. Go a solid 25% faster. And step 2 after this is probably going to get a little ugly. It's so nice to have these, though. I'm so glad it's done. Here, you guys, I got some bad news for you guys. Into the mulcher. Alright, so, Vrauk Cocoons. How we doing here? We are sushi pegged out and have been for a while. Okay. And I think there's better recipes, right? Alright, so, of course, you think there's better recipes. You think? We're using level 3, and that's quality Vrauk food, and it makes... I think it makes like 50% more. It might actually be double. It makes 40, and this makes... yeah, it's double. Okay. It's going to be... Oh, it requires Arquad honeycombs, though. Alright, what's next up? And this is double again, I think. And it's just a bunch of food and a bunch of bedding. All right. So we're going to go all the way to the top. Probably. Do we have bedding on in the wormhole? Here, we'll do this right here. Oh, I put away all my construction equipment. Maybe I still have enough. Let's find out. And all this needs to get picked up. And all that needs to be put down. I can go get more. It's fine. Yeah, I need to go get more. Okay, it's not fine. It's shameful. Then I really wish I had... Okay. I need to stop being lazy. I know, difficulty level impossible. Take this and just put the blueprint back. There's the step I was missing all this time. It's amazing innovation. Okay. We need a bit more refined concrete. Now we need some repo centers. Oh, we were going to test wormhole stuff, wormhole dynamics. Do I have any repo centers? Oh, I do. Okay, nice. So our goal is essentially this. And just keep it going 100% of the time. It uses a lot of material. Maybe I'll go get dedicated honeycombs. Do we have bedding here? Bedding feels like something that should be here. It's used in a lot of stuff. Only I don't see it. We're completely out of sponges. Take a look at the Zogna. No, I shouldn't. Don't get distracted. So what we're gonna do is this. And then this guy's gonna go right here. And then you're gonna be nice and flush with the bounding box. I'm gonna put bedding on here. And so we're gonna need Vrauk food too. Do we have another channel somewhere that's for this? Like just animal husbandry channel? I have to bring in the food and I have to bring in the honeycombs and the bedding. So this doesn't help much at all. I mean, it brings in the mushrooms and that's about it. So how much of everything we need? Quite a lot of bedding. I can improve a lot by putting bedding on here. Okay, we'll do that. And then we will take this and we will have a... Oh, they're different sizes. That's oogly. Well, maybe we have to do this then. That puts us in natural reach of everything. It'll probably be fine, right? And then this is going to be Vrauk food, and it's going to be honeycombs. So, do we actually put the honeycombs in anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we... Oh, we have this here. Oh, no, you have to go get them. That's really unfortunate. Anyway, let's program a whale. I probably should just be bringing these on a wormhole. Just another specialized wormhole, and then the Vrauk food. Maybe we just do that instead. Maybe the world is speaking to me. It's not like I don't have enough channels, right? Alright, I need another... I need more wormholes. I need more construction equipment. And then we will come build one more piece of the factory. It's not quite bestest mostest, because it's not a level 4 repo center. But it's a prettiest biggiest, I guess. Alright, sure. I don't like how they're slow to regenerate. This is the problem. And you're waiting for more Adam. And that was... Adam is being made. Adam was a logistics problem. You're not synced up. It looks like you are, but you aren't. And this is a lot of material just to concentrate into one atom. And it has to get shared. So this is probably a pretty big issue that I should build level 4 gene labs specifically for. I need just to put together a different area for this. Or add another whale. I mean, what's the problem there? I mean, it's super duper ugly for one. We have glassware and lab instruments on... we can put Yadels in there and that'd be a huge help. And plastic. Alright, maybe we need to give this the propeptide treatment. Which means we have to locate a wormhole somewhere. And that's not going to be easy. Like, maybe just rip all this out and just say the factory demands it. The factory demands your sacrifice. That's probably what I'm going to do. Anyway, that's on the to-do. Here, let's put that down. More Adam 42. Rework logistics. Okay. So let's just concentrate on getting Vrauks up and going. And then that'll probably be it for this episode. Probably. I don't know what else well, okay. There's just the endless. Like here, take a look. What else could I be doing? I wonder. Zogna's a big problem. It just remains a big problem. Molten stainless is weird. That's needed for, Simic raising, right? Very, very, very weird. I think that's probably enough. Alright, focus. And then we have to go and we have to make a separate channel or just stack it onto something else. Sure, whatever. And then we want quality Vrauk food and bedding. Okay, good. Right there. And it's going to be probably just on this channel. Okay, that's not the right way to do things. Bedding. And then quality Vrauk food. And there you go. And this is just going to be weird stuff. And it's getting weirder by the day. And the good news is this can go here. And then this can go here. I mean, if I wanted to, there's probably room to add more. Should probably plan on that, right? And the Vrauk Cocoons, we're just gonna... Well... Should I put a direct line? Should I put them on the wormhole? Or in a wormhole? Like I could... We can put them here. Vrauk Cocoons are used in a few things. Oh, there's bedding. There is bedding on here. Or did I do that? Okay, it does belong on here. Do I put Vrauk Cocoons on here is the question. I guess the answer is yes. Okay, question. They are used in a few things here and there. I feel like this is probably a mistake. In fact, because of that feeling, I will not do it. We will have separate logistics out. It will remain a whale. And we'll stick them over here just because I can. You're going to have to shovel out as fast as you can. Nothing rots. We're going to have to put barreling machines on the bottom, I guess. Oh, you have to be non-barrels. Blacklist. And we can make more here. There's room. So that has to be there. And we probably need a pair of barreling machines. So I should probably leave that surface area. We need 4 barrels a second. That's a lot of barrels. Do we have a dedicated barreling machine anywhere? I can just copy and paste. Like, this became the fashion later on. It should have been just universal. How are we doing on cotton guts? Oh, we're doing just fine, it looks like. There, dedicated barreling machine. We need a few of these guys. This has been a busy episode. We have run all over the place and done quite a lot of stuff. And we should leave space. And then H. Is 1 enough? He asks, knowing full well that 1 is never enough. Maybe we'll start with 1. Okay, good. And then what we'll do is this will come down over. Then we will get it over there somehow, right? Somehow we got it over there. Uh-huh. So like that. And then this is just in my way. And maybe we have achieved victory. It's so hard to say. Achieved difference. Achieved a differential. Okay, and then in. Lastly, we will do you. You will make Vrauk Cocoons. You'll come here, you will fill your cargo. Then you will take Vrauk Cocoons to Vrauk Cocoons Central, which is in animal products, which is right. That's sponges. Don't get confused. It's got to be right there because those are the Vrauks. Okay, so we have the happy path taken care of. We don't have the barrels in place, though, which is a problem. All right, so now we just have to get all the ingredients. Bedding, honeycomb, and then the other thing. The other thing with the place. The thing with the face. Right here. Can I just stick it on the wormhole right here? Probably shouldn't do that. Probably should do that. Here, let's go take care of bedding. Since it appears to be rather conducive to my plan, I feel like rewarding that with immediate attention. So that's incredibly wacky. But I guess we just pull it out, huh? And then come up and over, and then over here. And then in and in. Okay. And we should have tuned it properly. There we are. This has left a problem, which we must address right now. Which we'll take this, and we'll shove it in there, and it's like nothing ever happened. It's like nobody ever needs to know. And then, oh, you guys are going to get better prod. Okay, all you guys. It's prod o'clock. I'm just spam. And spam. My work here is done. I wish I could upgrade those a little better, but maybe it doesn't matter too much. All right, we've increased production and we've added a major new consumer. Let's just call it even, right? It's right down there is where we're going for. Well, the food should probably be taken from the stacks because it's rather easy, right? There, we want this stuff taken and put not in there. Actually, we shouldn't do this. We should do it over where it's made somehow, which is bad because it is very dense over here. Keep going. So here, oh, here's the honeycombs. All right, and this is going to be easy. I saw this in my mind's eye. Oh, we don't have any honeycombs anywhere, so honey. No, bedding doesn't go there. Oh, that was a miss. All right, honeycomb. That was a serious miss. And I guess the niobium pipe is the winner. Still one of the best upgrades, even if it is superseded by multi-purpose pipe. Enough? Maybe. And then in, and then in again. And that's in for you, and then perfect. Now we just have to find the quality of rock food, which I can just pull through, right? It's a pull through. Okay, the problem is we have to filter this line. So I guess we just do this. And we hope. Well, no, we don't have to hope, right? Hope is for suckers. Factory is for winners. Then just kind of like this. Sneak it through. And then there we go. We can feed the Vrauks this way as well. That's for you. And then if we run north, we're going to have to go get some barrels too. Let's not forget our favorite substance. All right, there. That's in. That's good. So grab 200 barrels, I think. And then the greater Vrauk cocoon maker should be ready to roll. Can't wait, right? Over here. 2, 3, 4. So good. And then the machine shall spring to life. And we will take a moment, just a moment, mind you, to bask in the glory of what we've done. And then we will return to our eternal work, the chores. All right, so you should have everything but barrels. And we're going to need a big boy pumping here. I don't even think this is going to be enough. Here, take that. Go even harder. Pipe. And in. Then we need 2 of these to here. And we need 2 of these to here. And now it's a question of whether we can keep up. This makes 8 a second, so the answer should be yes. That's a lot of rock cocoons. It's like we're almost having trouble venting. We are having trouble venting. Okay, that's a good problem to have. So you do that there. Do that. Not quite there, but you understand the general idea. In there, and then just... We'll be civilized, don't worry. And like this. Okay. We are now making a massive amount of rock cocoons. I really should go get a loader. Like, there are signs a loader might be needed here. Okay, it's taking care of things. Now we're just pumping, and it makes a ton. You can't say this isn't a positive transformation. Let's take a look. Cocoon. So we're cruising along at like 4,000 a minute. And now it's a little better. Good. Alright, so where does this leave us? More Vrauk Cocoons has been accomplished. So what do we do now? What do we do now? We should probably pay attention to Zogna again. This should fix retrovirus. This should also fix something else. There was something else that needed a ton of Vrauk Cocoons. The propeptide, the peptidase thing. Let's not think about that. Let's instead return to first position, and then we will try to assess our current situation. Our main problem at the moment here, we can do this in graphs, sponge. We need more sponge. And right now, we don't got that sponge because Zogna. We need Zogna. We have managed to get incrementally more Zogna. We should now check on Zogna, and we should go get a whole bunch. And I mean a bunch. We need 2 more Mark IV. Oh, we're just completely uglified here. 2 more Mark IV coal power plants. We need all of these. Should probably not pick these up first. Should probably strip them out of the mall. And that's probably going to be it. Yeah, this is probably going to be it. 1 pass on Zogna. Like, we need this to start going. Gene. It's not hooked up, so I shouldn't do it. It needs, needs nitrogen vacancy centers, and I'm not sure if those are even being made appreciably right now. So let's stick that happy thought in the back of our mind. All right, upgrading. We need more heat, and that is done here. 1 more, and then 1 more after that. Okay. Now we are ready to approach Zogna once more. Probably we're going to try to turn the speed up everywhere, assuming that we have no problems with keeping everything supplied, which is quite an assumption, let me tell you. Where am I going? Oh, right here is in front of me. And so this is where we are importing logs, and now we have a profusion of logs. Some of you aren't correct. I forgive you, but I have not forgotten. Alright, these guys are now all at minimum power draw. So, analyzing this, we have 5, 10, 20, 25, and they're at 1.8 megawatts. So 25 times 1.8. 45. And our heat budget right now is 80. So we can turn this up substantially and still maintain be within our heat budget. We could also be using bigger beacons. Can we hit all of them from like right here with a 4 or 5? Would I just pick up? Yeah, exactly that. A 5-4, excuse me. We can't hit all of them. That would have been really nice. We gotta move over a bit, and we don't have that luxury. Like I could just get rid of the windmill. But we also have problems hitting these guys in the middle. I suppose we could make this work somehow. That would get half of them. But then what do we do over here? We suffer. That's what we do. We missed one. And I don't think we can really do any tricks. The buildings are too awkward. I should have left more space. This is poorly thought out. So I could get this rank and this rank. And should I just be happy with that? And just accept that? And Mr. Windmill goes away, but I don't think that's actually the world's biggest loss, considering maybe I just pull one out. Oh, like that's the answer then. This one in the center just rules over all. Okay, that'll work out. So we probably paralyzed every last one of these. But they're under the influence of much stronger beaconage now. Okay, I probably should... They're going at speed 7.8 at the moment. And we're about to introduce them to the true meaning of speed. Pity I don't have room over there for another one. So we're at a 4-2 right now. So let's just stick with what we got, right? Just a 4-2, and I know this is wrong. 4-2. I know this position isn't right. Because we probably... No, this position is just fine. And it hits everything, so it is in fact beginning to end just fine. Yeah, it hits everything exactly. It's perfect. All right, now we're going at speed 12. And unfortunately, we are substantially up on heat use. We are way above our requirement. So, as a 5-4, and this is a 4 with 2. So where's our 3-3 at? Like 3-3 should live here. There. Now it's back at its limit. And we just need to not overlap, which is harder than it looks. 3-3 needs to back off. Is in fact much harder than it looks. I mean, much, much harder than it looks. I don't want to touch the walkway, but that's not good enough. And these guys, that's deep in that, and going across the walkway leaves an enormous hole. Huh. And now we got problems, huh? Do I just touch the walkway? I just accept that has to happen? I mean, I suppose if we're abandoning our principles, this is what it looks like, I guess. And lastly, put here, and you're a solid 1-1. That covers absolutely everything, and we are still at our limit. Now we're going at speed 14, so it's roughly doubled. Now we gotta look around for interference. Do I really care about that? Probably not. Sloppy, yes, but... I would say something like there's not a lot I can do about it, except obviously there's a ton I can do about it. Alright, so now we have problems. Specifically, we can't get enough wood in. We need a wood refresher. Right there. I don't know if I can actually manage this. Oh, it doesn't even... It's not good enough either. Well, maybe that will work. I don't have the rules for this in my head very well. Oh, did I just... Yeah, here. And you need anything else, but not those? Okay. So, wood makes it all the way over here, and then it gets just thunk. It just thunks. No, I suppose I can pick that up. That can be done. Byakuas. We can just do this. It's in the one spot that doesn't have power. I mean, that probably works, right? Well enough. It works okay. Alright, I accept that. I'm probably struggling. No, you're not struggling at all. Still, let's... No, probably it's caught in so many beacons, it's fine. So these guys are now going as hard as they can. We're supplying 250 wood a second here. We're going to be watching Zogna into next episode, so there's no point trying to get rid of that. So this is the unloved branch. But the thing is, we're not backing up. Oh, we are backing up. We need to maintain more pressure all along here. Like, we need this to be up here as well. In fact, up here would be the better place for it. Maybe I just did this wrong. I can accept that. So we do the... Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. For obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In which we explode. You need wood, right? Oh, now we gotta get rid of lamps. Take that, take that. Such a mess. Alright. Okay, we'll pick it up. Here we have, oh no. Don't destroy that. Are you still trying? Please tell me you're not still trying. Okay, that was a mega disaster on like 3 different axes. And I'm just gonna pretend like this never happened. That's my strategy. It's right up there with hide under a pile of coats. Take that, take that. Alright. There, put it back, please. So, I caused myself enormous pain and difficulty. This is a bit of my theme song, so it's not like this was unexpected. Let's try rerouting again. So what we have to do is get right in here. This line specifically. And straight in there. That's what we were doing. This was our plan. We had a plan, and it was this shaped. Can you believe this was actually intentional? Okay, more. Is there more hiding in here? No. Okay, we have done something. I don't even know how to characterize what we have done here. We are now, our limiting factor is wood. We are making wood on site. Obviously, this is good. I feel like I should just leave it right now. I should go upgrade the south lens and then leave it here, because if the south is likewise... Oh. We're completely backed up on Zogna materia. Let's take a look. I don't really believe it. I don't believe this. Let's go look at sponges, which was our purpose here. Oh, we do have abundant Zogna. And so what is our excuse for not working today? You're not even hooked up. Oh, great. You can't... Okay, so there's... Breathe. Breathe deep. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're going to fix that. But I'm going to have to take a break, unfortunately. And then I will come back and fix it. And then that'll be the last thing in the episode. This is just going to bother me if I don't fix it now. Alright, so I need you to upgrade, you to upgrade. You to upgrade again. Oh, they're already at max. And then all you guys upgrade. I think I have time to go fix sponges right now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And it's going a little faster, not a lot faster. And we have the wood. No, not really. We are now wood limited. And that's all this limited. Alright, don't look at this. Just go fix sponges. Quote unquote fix, quote unquote sponges. Now that Zogna is not a problem. Now that our problems have shifted into a different form. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff missing too. Awesome. So you go right there. You go right there. And now we have wastewater, which is connected up. And now that has to get into a very, very specific pipe right here. Which I choose to believe should be this. Got distracted with the Zogna problem and never solved this properly. Such is life. There. You take all that. You can have that as well. Alright, so these guys just need more sprouts. This should be all hooked up. The waste saline is draining out. That's what we want. And just continue making sponges. And if we look down here, we should see a persistent conga line of sprouts being added. But we're going to have to watch this over... are these actually sprouts? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, we need these guys to mix a whole lot better. Why am I seeing a speed differential here? Must be an illusion, Exile. And we're definitely not measuring correctly. Like, just look at this. It's obvious. It's completely obvious that we're not measuring correctly. And it's just all one, because of course it is. Yeah, now we have a quarter of the sprouts on the belt that we used to. Okay. I don't know, I feel worried about going up so high. So let's start there, and we are going to watch it. So we have all the sprouts we could ever want, and they're just going to get picked up. And they get turned into sponges, and that's maybe good. We have to watch sponges. Alright, okay, we're done. We're still on track to get 3 a day on everything, so that's good. I need to wrap up. I gotta get out of here. I got stuff to do. I am behind schedule. So let us charge boldly ahead into the recap. Then I have to get about my day, which is far inferior to building factory. Let's just be very clear about that. Being here with the factory would be superior. Okay, and then pop. And then screenshot. Screenshot. All right, what have I done today? We messed with plutonium. Maybe we fixed it. Maybe it is now, the bottleneck is moved all the way back to the centrifuges. It's no longer plutonium peroxide, which would be wonderful to see. But I don't know that yet, so we're going to figure that out. We're just going to watch it over the coming days. What else did I do? We put in a shiny new Vrauk cocoon maker right here to help make a lot of kind of basic level pharmaceuticals. That's good. Glad that's there. We had to add 2 more sponge farms, and we had to jerk over here into the milk area because of I'd used this area for other things. Discipline broke down, and now we see the fruits of it. And we also reworked Zogna, one of my least favorite things in the entire mod. And we're making more of it. Hopefully that's sustained. We also put a dedicated a log gatherer online, scraping off the wood maker over here. I imagine there's more than enough to go around, but if it's not, the lights will start blinking and the sirens will start going. Can't wait. We also got the antelope upgrade. We immediately got the more strangelets upgrade. And that's good, maybe. Oh, I wonder if it also slowed down the hyperfabric. I mean, that's not the worst of situations. That is a negative downside. Anyway, I should probably pay attention to quantum dots. Let's just write that down. No, we're just going to trust myself. So, sponges for antelope, sponges for atom, Vrauk cocoons for retrovirus for absolutely everything. So glad I got that taken care of while science is still going. And maybe I'm in good shape. It's really hard to say. Anyway, I gotta go. Talk to you all later. Bye 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 bye.